Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Well, we've got a volatile week ahead of us. Why? Because we've had such a frothy market over the last few weeks, preparing for the FOMC reports coming up very, very shortly now. And when we get there, we're going to see some volatility. So I've taken some money off the risky stocks. Virgin Galactic this morning, I think, have made a big mistake. We shall see if I'm right shortly. I've just taken my money off the table again because they've announced names that are no names. People were expecting something big and rock and roll, and I always said the institutions wouldn't care about it, but the retail investors would, and of which I am, and nearly everybody watching our show more than likely is. It's not great news, I don't think. The market has tried to go up a little bit this morning. You can see Virgin Galactic has tried to go up a little bit, but nothing really. I literally got back out at a wash. I got back, I was down like 1 or 2%. It popped up to that. I got out at that because I don't think this is great news for the stock today. I don't know what you think. I posted it this morning on Twitter. Within 7 seconds of the information coming out, I had it. I was waiting for it. You remember I said to everybody over the weekend that June 17th emoji was some kind of marketing ploy? Well, I was right. People said to me, it's just the emoji. It's what always gets used for a calendar entry. I think Virgin Galactic did it on purpose. That way, if it went wrong, it was just an emoji. But clearly, June the 17th was the moment they were announcing the news. We all knew it. Those of you that follow the stock knew it. So I think they did it on purpose to pump the stock, and it failed miserably. So no one cares of the people that are flying. No disrespect. Remember, I always said, if it's a plumber, nobody will care. The stocks will go down. These aren't rock and roll names. These aren't names that are going to rock the news. We've already had a couple of flights now, and the media is losing interest. I think this was a big mistake for Virgin Galactic this morning. They should have thought about this a bit. They tried, obviously, to pitch it with the June 17th emoji. They knew what they were doing. Some of you realized that's what they were doing. I realized what they were doing. Some people said, no, that's just an emoji that's used for, a calendar. But I said, it's too coincidental that it's June the 17th. Sorry, July the 17th. I beg your pardon. And here we are. They announced the news first thing this morning. That is what they meant. To me, it's a Mickey Mouse marketing department right now. They thought they were being clever, but it was a big gamble because they were hoping that people would buy the stock, and they didn't. And then they could have easily diluted now. And then this morning, before they announced it, diluted the stock. The stock would go back down again, and they would have made some money. Unfortunately, most of us realized what was going on and realized it was a ruse, it was a ploy, and the names aren't anything exciting, and I don't think we're going anywhere with this. Now, some people might think, I'm going to buy it, but remember, the risk to reward right now is virtually non-existent. If you think about it, just weigh it up for a moment. We had the flights last week, a few weeks ago with the Italian Air Force, and we got out at, 5:50 or whatever it was. I forget now where we got out. But it didn't go that high, really, and a lot of people, the majority of people, are in at $12.8, $12, $20, even more than that. And it didn't go anywhere, then back down. Well, now we've got less of a reason. It's the second flight. It's the only headlines would be, these are the first tourists, if you like. But now we're grabbing at anything. I mean, I don't think it's right. I think what you need to make money from Virgin Galactic now is for the stock to go, is to have a few people gamble on it. Maybe it'll go up a couple of percent. Maybe Virgin Galactic will finally realize their marketing department is failing every single time, like Virgin Orbit. Maybe they will be forced to dilute, like Tilray did, like Virgin Orbit tried to, and then it's going down to 150 or below. Look at that as I talk about it. I mean, I've got out of it. I'm not losing any. I've made money on every single trade since the beginning of this year, and I've just done it again. And be very, very careful. It's just a matter of risk to reward right now. The risk to reward for Virgin Galactic is virtually non-existent. Okay? The fear factor on it is through the roof. The risk to reward factor, it isn't anything. I don't think that this is a good idea to be in the stock right now. I think it could go all, I mean, I've gone through it all. I don't want this to be all about Virgin Galactic today. We're here to make money. We're not here to lose money, so we want to focus on other things. I just want to warn everybody because I know it's my #1 trending thing. I've been bullish on it, and I'll re-enter it. I'll re-enter it when the money re-enters it. I'll re-enter it when the institutions enter it, and I think they aren't going to touch this yet. I'm out. You see, I've got no shares at all. I've just sold. Look, I sold. I'll show you what I sold. There you go. Sold at 384 right here. Oh, you can't see it. Beg your pardon. There you go. Sold at 384. Right where we are now. I got my money out. I didn't lose any money. In fact, I lost $1.70, I think. $1.70. But I don't see this. I mean, we should be up at $20 by now, and we're not. So be very careful if you are still in. Okay. Let's. As you can see, my portfolio is beating the S&P again today, which is good. That's good. We like that. The S&P is the blue line. This is me. Let's go through our stocks. So as you can see, I've now got some money in my buying power. Where's my main account? What am I looking at? For some reason, my brain's gone fuzzy. What am I looking at? I know why. What am I looking at? Oh, there you go. For some reason, I couldn't focus. There you go. There's my buying power, 877. That's my Virgin Galactic money out, sitting there, earning 4.65%. So that's fine. As you can see, earning 4.65. I've earned $24 since I started this a few months ago. It's free money. So there we go. Anyway. Let's go. Let's read all the comments. Let's see who's here. We got, hi, Martyn Lucas. Do you think Virgin Galactic go under $3 this week? Most certainly. If not 150. Hi, everyone. A man from Earth. News for Mullen this morning about new vehicle orders. You might be able to get your money out soon. Oh, well, let's hope so. Let's hope so. It's up 3% today. I'm still down 80%. We're not going to jump up and down just yet. But as you can see, I'm still down 80%, but I will hopefully get my money out, but I'm not going to hold my breath. I've already written it off. Tia Roll, hi, everyone. Mike says, hi, everyone. AI, good morning. 1977, John Boy, be careful of space. End up like Mullen, but even Mullen could do something this week. Yeah, absolutely. Sherry, good morning. Remember, the guy who was here and said he's going to enter at 7, maybe he was right. Months ago. It's time to cut your losses. Did you see GBDP, SGD? No, I didn't. AI. Give me more information. Hi there, says Stephen Lewandowski. Stephen Lewandowski, I want to get Stephen's thoughts on Virgin Galactic this morning. We now know who the flights are, who the astronauts are. They're technically not astronauts, but that's what Virgin Galactic like to call them. You will notice within 7 seconds of the news, I posted my thoughts and reaction. Here it is. I'll share with you. So you can see ahead of time what I did, so you know everything I say is the truth. Look, this is what I did. 53 minutes ago, 7 seconds after the news came out, I said, now we know the 17th was a marketing ploy that I believe has backfired. Marketing again, all right? I'm out for now. I'm out for now. There is the post this morning. We saw why. I just sold all my position. John Goodwin, an astronaut from the UK. Very nice for England. And a couple of Bahamas, I think it is, people. One's an Olympian, but nothing rock and roll here. Remember I always said, what if it's the plumber? Nobody will care. It won't get attention. So the Italian Air Force was the main action, I think. Anyway, there it is. You can let me know. If you want to comment on this tweet here, I'll give you the link to it right now, so you can comment on it, and I will reply to everyone's comment. focusing on the members, of course. And here is this one as well. If you want to comment on this one, I will again reply to you. There you go. There are my two thoughts this morning on Twitter. And once you reply, I shall make sure that I comment back to you. Okay? All right. Good morning, family. Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Sensei Crypto. Here he is, the man of the week. All right. Let's have a look at a permanent place on my portfolio. As you can see, Bitcoin crypto is now at 7% of my portfolio. 7%. It's gone over the 5%. Why? I bought more XRP. I bought more XRP on my Coinbase challenge. I used the cash that was sitting there doing nothing to buy some Ripple XRP. And I'm at a wash on it at the moment on the extra money I put in. But I learned a lot over the weekend about XRP. Polygon, I also bought some of that weeks ago, and I'm up very comfortably. I bought it around about 30 cents. I bought it not because it was cheap. I bought it because I use it. And whenever I use toothpaste and toothpaste is on sale, I buy all the toothpaste I need for the rest of my life, as long as I can store it. So the same thing. Then you benefit from it going up because you don't care if it goes up or down, right? Okay, always buy for a use case, and then you can't really lose, can you? Hi, Martin. Sold 8,000 pieces of Virgin Galactic shares at $4, $2,800. When did you sell at $4? It's not been to $4. When did you sell it at $4? It's only reached 385 in the last few days. But anyway, any word on your imposter? Any word, Bill? There's hundreds of them. There's literally hundreds of them. And I'm going to tell you something else now, which is very disappointing. I'm going to share with people what we're talking about now. Some of you are like, what's he talking about? This is what we're talking about. Once the... have I got those pictures yet? Did I keep them? No, I deleted them, didn't I? I deleted them. So what I'll do is I will share with you this way. Over the weekend, you will notice that I've done a lot of tweeting over the weekend, been busy tweeting, having my say what's going on. Look at this, folks. And I cannot believe it. Some of you here are actually following these people, and you're getting your computers raided. You don't even know you've got viruses. I cannot believe it's happening, but here it is. I've been warning everybody ever since I started this. Look at all these Martyn Lucases on TikTok. It's over 100, folks. I just took a small screenshot. Look at this. And there's one person here. It's not on this picture. I think there's one person on 19,000 followers, this person. One person has more followers than me and is actually monetized. Some of you are following him because you think, well, he's the real one. And I don't know what else to tell you. I keep telling everybody, it's very easy to see the difference. I've paid for verification ticks everywhere. I'm barraging TikTok to give me verification so I can try to stand out from the rest of the crowd. But so far, no joy there. And what's really bad with TikTok, it works everywhere else. Everywhere else, it works fine. If you are verified and you pay for your verification tick, and people gave me stick for that on Twitter over the weekend for paying for my verification tick. Who do you think you are? You're not famous. I said, no, I'm not. I don't care. I'm doing it to protect my viewers. I'm paying nearly, what is it now? 16. I'm paying over $80 a month. $80 a month. I'm paying $16 a month for one Instagram. I'm paying $16 for another Instagram. I'm paying another, I think it's $14 for a Facebook. I'm paying for Twitter, two of those. What else? There's another one I'm paying for. Forget. It's about $80 a month I'm paying for just to be able to help you guys recognize the real me, if you like. And I took a barrage for it, but that's fine. That's what people do. And it's getting worse. It's getting worse. And the good thing is, when you are verified, there are no scammers on Facebook. There were, reported them, and because I'm verified, they deleted them. You can't do it for pages or groups, though, because pages and groups aren't an entity, but you can do it for your profile, which I've done. There are no scammers now on Instagram. I've got rid of all of those because I'm verified. There are no scammers on Threads. I've got rid of those. Well, they're linked to Instagram. There are no scammers on Twitter. There was one. I got rid of that. But it's on TikTok. TikTok, I was looking at Donny Osmond. As you all know, is a very famous singer in America, right? Donny Osmond he is verified because he's a celebrity, right? And he has still got loads of copycats. Now, what I don't know is, has he less because he's verified, or would he have more? He's got about as many as me. Now, because I'm not a celebrity on TikTok, and I'm not verified, and understand me, even on Facebook, I cannot report as a celebrity. Buying a tick does not make you a celebrity. And that's right, it shouldn't do, right? Because anyone can buy a tick if they want to pay for it and verify their... I mean, you have to send your driver's license in, you have to, so no scammer's going to do that, right? So I've done all of that. But on TikTok, I can't buy it. I have to wait. And even if I buy it, if there was one, I wouldn't be a celebrity anyway. So when you report, I can't say as me. Well, I can say as me, but that's it. I can't say as a celebrity. And they don't take it as seriously just by going report as me. I've tried it. But now I'm applying for verification to see if that helps. But yeah, I cannot believe many of you think you're following the right person and you're not. Anyway, there was somebody on Instagram with more followers than me, pretending to be me. I've got rid of those. Anyway, let's read the comments. What is the most convincing to you about XRP? Well, first of all, the use case, what it can actually do, which I like, but the fact that it's won a court case against the SEC. It's now regulated. See, a lot of people said they wanted regulation. Now they got regulation. It doesn't seem to excite anybody, which is kind of weird. But I think it will in time. I think eventually institutions will get into this, and they already are. Over the weekend, I was researching some papers with regard to JP Morgan and Bank of America. They are partnering up, or potentially partnering up now, with XRP and Ripple, using it there for their services. And I think it's all down to do with... I don't know what's going to happen, but the risk to reward is just so great, it's worth buying it. Now, I've now got $1,000 worth of Ripple, which is not that far off how much I've got of Bitcoin, actually. But I think that this is a better investment right now. So with the fact that banks are potentially going to do a deal here, and it's got regulation and it's not security, to me, and it's starting now to be put on exchanges again. By the way, Robinhood haven't done it yet, so that is a concern. I don't know how high it's going to go, but the general sense of opinion, pessimistically, people are saying $2. I was looking at a deep dive analysis the other day, and I was working it out myself, doing my own calculations of what ifs and so on and so forth, and what's the supply, what's the capital, what is the market cap, what is the potential, what is the downside, the case use, and I was doing my own figures, and I worked it out comfortably to be $5. So it could go a lot higher than that. You can start guessing at any number you want, but realistically, I can comfortably see how it could go to $5. So for me, at 74 cents, and I'm already up, remember, I bought half my position around the 30s, right? I think the risk to reward is really good. So at the end of the day, if I lose $1,000, I think it's extremely likely, extremely unlikely, and I feel the chance of it going to $5 is very likely. So to me, it's worth doing. So I'm just buying it. I've bought enough. I won't buy any more because I'm now about 7% in crypto. I won't buy any more. I don't need to, because if it is the new Bitcoin, and when I say the new Bitcoin, I don't mean it's going to go to $30,000 or anything like that. But if it's the new number one thing to buy, it could easily go to $5, and then I'll be up about, I don't know, 20 grand or something like that. And I mean, it's insane. So I'm just going to forget about it now. I'm not going to keep buying more and more of the stuff. I've got enough, and it can make me more money than I deserve for the investment I've made. So that's where I'm at with it. Anyway, has it gotten worse with the scammers due to AI-driven content creation? I suppose so, but these look like real people though. This doesn't look like bots doing this. This is people. And what they're doing, I mean, Bill had an experience over the weekend. Bill decided to talk to one of them, and they were trying to get him to send him money to buy Bitcoin. So we know where it's going. It's always the same thing. It's always give me money to buy Bitcoin. It's never give me money to buy the S&P 500, is it? Get rid of TikTok. Well, TikTok is quite useful to me still, Mike. People are watching me on TikTok now, and I earn a little bit of money on TikTok, and the people on TikTok, 1% find me on YouTube, which is good. But yeah, I mean, I think it's, the trouble is, Mike, you've got to stay in the game, because if I disappear from TikTok, the scammers have a field day. There's no one there, to take care of it. So I've got to be there. But I'm amazed that someone has more followers than me when I'm live up to 10 hours a day on TikTok. I'm amazed. But there you go. There you go. Why would anyone be so, I don't like using the S word, right? Why would anyone be so ridiculous to follow someone on TikTok who is never ever live, doesn't spell my name correctly? I just don't know, but people do. I don't know why you would do that. Anyway, people do. Another day in paradise. Don't forget to like. Thank you, Storm and Norman. I will read up on the thing with the banks. That could be interesting. Yeah, it could indeed. A lot of these instruments are better off. A lot of these instruments are better off regulated. This will bring more awareness. Exactly. And institutions will buy in. Banks will buy in. That's where the real money is. And they will be taken more seriously because they're regulated. I agree. That's why I bought it. I think the XRP purchase was like the day the internet was invented, the day the electricity was invented, the day EVs were invented, the day solar was invented. You've now got the first regulated crypto. If you ever bought any crypto ever, this is the one, and this is now. It's obvious. If you've ever thought, do you know what? I'm going to buy some crypto. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm going to own some crypto. This has to be the one, and it has to be the time, surely. Because it's the first regulated crypto in the world. So it's like day one of the internet, day one of solar, day one of EVs, day one of electricity. And then forget it. Don't expect it to be overnight. The next bull run is not until 25. Well, in 2025, you might find for a $1,000 investment, you've got 20 grand. You're not going to make 20 grand on anything else, are you? Not from 1,000. So for me, $1,000, buy it, forget it, leave it alone, and that's it. And I'm happy with that decision. Very happy with that decision. So there you go. I don't see very much that is regulated by the court ruling. Isn't it quite the opposite? They're not under the scrutiny of the SEC, so they are freed from regulation. No, not at all. They can now not be sued by the SEC again. they are a non-security. All right. That makes them regulated. They've been through a court case and proven what they are. Okay. By Salesforce, says Alex. Rather by Cardano, the development is geared according to implement regulations in the future, and this is not about decentralization or centrality, says Sebastian H. To get crypto in the real market, the currency itself must be open to regulation. What's your opinion on PGR? I know nothing about it. Sorry, General Golden God. If you're a member of my channel, I could review it for you, do a full back test on it. And as a member, you look like a YouTuber. I could get everyone to subscribe to your channel as well, because you could be on the homepage of my YouTube channel. It's one of the things I do for all my members. All my silver members, that is. To have street cred, the advisory firms are always going to look to see if an instrument is being regulated. It will help bring in the sideline money that's been waiting for some time. I agree with that. What's up, Martin? Virgin Galactic uglier, end of the day. Most stocks did. We've been talking about Virgin Galactic this morning. I'm out. I've told you why. It's exactly what I said was going to happen. I absolutely said it, and I took a barrage for people who said to me, it's just the emoji. Remember that? It's not. It was the July the 17th. Even though it was the emoji, it was a marketing ploy. They thought it would be very clever to get people to buy it over the weekend. They were wrong, and the names they've released are not going to rock the world. It was never going to rock the world with Elon Musk because institutions don't care about who's flying. Retail investors do, and this is not going to make a difference. And they did it because they wanted the stock to pop, because they wanted to dilute the stock. It didn't work. People said it's just an emoji. I said, no, it is the emoji, but they've used it because that way they can always say it was just the emoji. It's no big deal on Monday. They announced the names first thing this morning, and within 7 seconds of announcing the names, I sold because I realized it's going nowhere now. I will buy it back around about $2. Good morning. Let's have a great week. Zach Zate, good morning to you. Hi, Martin. What's your opinion on PGR? I don't know. You've asked me that several times. General Golden God, I have no idea what that is. And as I say, I can review it for my members. Octavio, good morning. And the Queen of Self-Braiding, good morning. Good morning. Right. Sip of tea. Now then, we've got a huge week ahead. Huge week ahead. Anyone know why? Anyone know why? Right, let's have a look. Now then. Let me scroll down to 26th of July. There. We've got the Fed rate decision, and we've now got an update to it. Okay? This is not good news for Virgin Galactic, by the way. It's the very opposite of that, actually. What we've got coming up, not this Wednesday, next Wednesday, we have got the Fed rate decision. Now, we are looking at a rate hike. We're looking at a rate hike. That, right now, is really, really bad for Virgin Galactic. 5.25 going up. I have to be honest, I don't think that's going to happen. I think, and I'm going to say now, I don't think the market is right. I'm going to put my name in the sand, and you can all chop my head off when I get it wrong. I don't think the rate is going to go up. It doesn't need to. It can stay where it is and just hold for longer. I think this is done to calm the market. I think it's going to stay at 5.25. I don't think it needs to go up. However, scaring the market. So, I've sold my Virgin Galactic. I've got some money on hand. I've got plenty of cash to buy a dip. I'm not selling anything, and I'm certainly not buying it until we get nearer the FOMC report. I want money on hand. I don't want to be in Virgin Galactic right now. I bought it over the weekend to try and pop it up. We waited for the news on Monday. We said it was going to be news. People said, that's just an emoji. I said, no, it's a marketing ploy. And I was right, it was. So I am out now of Virgin Galactic. I've got money on hand. And let's have a look. I don't think I should be buying anything right now. The S&P is down slightly. I trimmed off the top already. Virgin Galactic is going nowhere at the moment. Are we still talking to Jojo S? Yeah. Mullen. We're trying to get out of Mullen today. Apparently, the secret information is like the secret of the fact of the factory's open. I mean, how can you hide that? I have no idea. Anyway, gold. I want to buy some gold. I've got enough crypto now to satisfy my aim. Polygon. I've got all of the. Here, Leah. Thank you for my coffee. Thank you very much. How are you this morning? Are you well? Right. Oh, lovely job. I've got all the Polygon I need to buy, pay for my needs that I need to move money around. I've got Ripple that will make me 20 grand if it goes where I think it's going to go, so I don't have to worry about that. And I've got all my Bitcoin that I need. Now it's not on here; it's on my ledger. In case you're thinking, well, he hasn't got anything on here. It's on my ledger. Coinbase is where my Polygon is. Buy space again, Martin. You will make money. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Maximilian, you keep trying to talk the stock up. It makes no sense at all. None whatsoever. I think, actually, as we've got time, it's 8 o'clock. I will do a video very quickly. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Virgin Galactic and show people what I mean. So there's no misunderstanding. I put my name in the sand, so you can all tell me I got it wrong when I get it wrong. Where is that tweet gone? Have they removed it? Where's the tweet? It's on Discord, isn't it? We saved it. Now where was that? Someone sent it in. Was it in links for YouTube? That's where it should be. Did anybody send it in? Let me just have a look. Someone sent me that tweet in. Weeble, no. Can anybody remember? Save the date. It wasn't sent there. Was it sent in general chit chat? I don't remember where. If someone sent it in to me, it's really frustrating. That is, they've removed it. No surprise they've removed it because it's gone down the toilet. But I have no idea where it was sent from. Now, was it a personal message? No, I can't find it now, and I don't want to waste any time on it. Okay, I'm not going to be able to find it, so that's not a problem. It is what it is. I can't find it now, so we're not going to worry about it. The save the date post, July 13th. It was a couple of days ago. It might have been a reply to something, I think. I can't remember. Anybody remember that? The July 17th, a little emoji. Anybody remember that? No. Okay. Not to worry. Okay, not to worry. Doesn't matter. Okay. Let's just put a video out for those who can't watch live. Right. What's the time? Time is 35 minutes. $35 minutes SPCE. We got time, right? Hey, Joe James. J Joe. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, can everyone just tap the like button on Facebook, please, to make sure that I had to reconnect to Facebook over the weekend because I reset everything because of the security. I've had to raise my security again. So I'll like it myself. So I can see if it works. Anyway, there we go. Right. Okay. Rumours are saying that Congress maybe delayed the bill because their disagreement on amendment. I said you could be waiting 2 years, Mohammed. It doesn't matter how bullish you are. We could be waiting 2 years. So I just want to, make sure that you're fully aware of that. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. Let's talk very briefly during a live show on Virgin Galactic. Look at my portfolio today. It's up. I'm beating the market again. I've been beating the market consistently now for nearly 7 months. A couple of days ago over the weekend, Friday was the first day I was behind the market for the first time. And we want to talk about Virgin Galactic and understand exactly what's going on. Now, a couple of days ago, I said to you that the July the 17th emoji that they tweeted a little emoji. And if you remember that, and it was July the 17th. Some of you could see it for what it was. It was a marketing ploy to get people to buy the stock over the weekend, before the weekend on the Friday, because they wanted to get everyone to buy so they could dilute the stock, because they knew the news was coming on Monday about the flights. Some of you said, oh, that's just an emoji that gets used for a calendar. I said it's pretty coincidental that July the 17th is Monday when they're going to release the news. But some of you thought, no, I was wrong. Well, I was right. Sadly, I was right. I didn't want to be right on this one because it was actually a marketing ploy. Somebody in the marketing department thought, hey, it's a good idea. Let's use the little emoji to announce it. That way, if it doesn't pop the stock and we can't dilute the stock, we can just say it was the emoji and no one can say anything. However, if we get it right and everyone loves the news of who the astronauts are, technically not astronauts, but let's just go with that for a moment, then everybody will think it's brilliant, right? A bit of fun that we had with the marketing department. However, this morning, within 7 seconds of them releasing the guests, I like to call them guests because they're not technically astronauts, right? Not protected by NASA. I put this tweet out, names revealed, I'm out of the stock. I was out for a wash. I bought it on Friday and down at 382, whatever it was. It came up, I got basically a wash, all right? I got out at a wash. Within 7 seconds of this coming out, I posted this and said, I am out for now. These names, John Goodwin, not John Goodman, don't get confused, Kaisha and Anastasia. These aren't big names. Now, two things about the names. First of all, why is that important? First of all, a big name doesn't make any difference whatsoever to the institutions. The institutions have already started selling out. They sold when the flights topped out. I sold out at the same time, took a 17% profit or whatever. And then for the following couple of weeks, I keep making 1%, 2%, and 5% scalp trades over and over again. They know, I know, investors know, gamblers don't know that the stock is going to get more dilution. They don't want to be in it when that happens, right? So Virgin Galactic tried to put information out saying, we've got great news on Monday, using the emoji. I said, that is obvious it means July 17th. Why would they be so daft to do that if it wasn't? People said, no, it's just the emoji. Well, it was the news. The news came out. Now, if it had been Elon Musk, Justin Bieber, or even the King of England, it would have made no difference to me or the institutions, but it would have made a difference to retail investors. Don't get me wrong, I'm a retail investor, and it would have popped the price up a little bit, and I would have taken 5 to 10% profit on it straight away. However, it wasn't any big names. Virgin Galactic, in my opinion, have made a big mistake there. They tried to get everyone to buy it. Nobody really bought it, and now they're stuck because the stock isn't going anywhere. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe in a minute it's going to pop. By now, the stock should be up 10, 20%. And the reason is we've got just over a week to go before the FOMC report. And now it's now priced in or regarded that we're going to have a rate hike. That is a nail in the coffin for Virgin Galactic because they owe a lot of money, right? Their cash burn is too great. They desperately needed to get the price up over the weekend to dilute. It didn't work. It didn't work. And so now you got to look at the risk to reward. The markets are doing great. I'm up, and Virgin Galactic took a risk by doing what they did, and it hasn't paid off. Okay, so I'm out of the stock. Now, am I suddenly all against the stock? No, I'm not, but I don't want to be in it when it dilutes. They have to dilute now. Their risk didn't pay off, and now they've got to dilute. I still say it could go to $1.50, if not $1. The news that when we saw how it flew with the Italian Air Force, we managed to get out around that mid-fives or wherever it was. We made 17%. That was bigger news than this. That was the first commercial flight. Now they'll go, well, this is the first, guest flight who are not pilots. I mean, it's hardly news. Okay, it's hardly news. So no one's going to really bother with it. Now, we are going to cover the flight live. Of course, we're going to be there August the 10th because I'm still interested in the company. I love what they're doing. I just don't think it's a great investment right now. So there's my position. I'm out. I declared it within 7 seconds of the announcement. What are you doing? Are you buying it? Are you holding it? What are you doing? Now, someone said to me over the weekend, what should I do? I can't give financial advice, but they said, I bought it at 18. I bought it at 35, and I'm out. The person said, I can't sell. I bought it at 18. You're missing the point. The question you should be asking yourself is, would you buy it at 18 today? No. So why do you own it at 18? Would you buy it at 384 today? No. So why do you own it at 18? It's hard sometimes to sell when you're down, but sometimes it's the right thing to do. I took a wash today, didn't make any money or lose on this particular trade, but I'm out. Because at the end of the day, if it goes up 1 or 2%, I don't care. I can make that anywhere else on the stock market today easily. I can buy anything today and make 1 or 2%. But I'm not going to lose 20% if it goes down 20%, am I? And that's more important. It's very, very easy to make money on the stock market. The hard part is to keep it. All right. So if you want to vote or leave a comment on my Twitter, there it is. Go and have a quick look. I'll give you the link to it. Click above my head. That'll take you the link to my Twitter. And any other videos I think will be useful for you. Check out here and here. And I'll see you later. Now it's back on with a live show. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. All right. Okay. Nothing worse than getting an itchy nose right in the middle of a video, is there? Anyway, good luck to everybody who's holding it. It's not for me right now. Martin says he's right. Phantom says, and he's right. It's in Stock News Channel from Phantom says, and he's right. It's in Stock News. Stock News. Stock News. Ah, there it is. Bloody hell. Stock News. Yeah, it was in Stock News. There it is. Okay, there it is. Okay, save the date. Yeah, I mean, I've made the video now, but yeah, there it is. This is what we were talking about. This July the 17th. It was a bit of a marketing ploy for today, no question about it. Very coincidental. Save the date for Galactic 01. You know, at the end of the day, it was a little bit of a fun thing. It didn't really pay off, but yeah, thank you for that anyway. Thanks for sending it in. If you can, always send in links for YouTube. Then I can find them quickly. Otherwise, I'm running around trying to guess where you put it. Anyway, hey, Mr. Mocker, Martyn can be patient for his five. Martyn can. I can be patient. I can wait 2 years. Don't worry about that. I'll wait for the September flight. The name doesn't matter. It's the same ticket cost. Exactly. Holding is in their name. Neuralink just went for pre-IPO. Minimum buy is $11,000. Neuralink. Wow, look at that. I can't verify that. This is from a non-member. I don't know who that is. Space, going to rip this week, Martyn. Maximilian, you have to remember, everything you say, I read out all your comments, even though you're a non-member. Everyone notes it down. I do. I'm fully aware of everything you're saying. You always are saying it's going to rip and go up. Without anything backing it up. You can't will it to go up. I wish that's how the stock market worked. I'm afraid it doesn't. I wish you the very best in just willing it, but I'm not investing money on guessing and willing and hopery. That is gambling, and I'm not a gambler. All right, there's a reason why my portfolio is up from $5,000 to just about 60 grand. With only $4 a week. This is my portfolio. Started at 5 grand. We put $4 a week in. There's my value there. There's my Roth IRA, 16 grand, and my overall position is 57. And remember, I've just taken out $4,000, so I'm actually at an all-time high of 61 grand. From 5 grand. So I'm not in the business of trying to lose my 61 grand. I could now take 61 grand, get another 61 grand, so I'd have $122,000, and I could buy with margin, and I could buy all the flipping shares of Virgin Galactic, well, 60 grand's worth, and I'm not doing it. If I thought it was the right thing to do, I still wouldn't do it because I don't use margin anymore. Because if you can't make money from your own money, you've got no business using margins money, right? Anyway, right, Mullen. Let's see what's going on with Mullen. We've got 15 minutes to go. Don't get me wrong, Martyn. I do like you and sometimes do respect your thoughts. Sometimes I don't agree with what you say. That's okay. We can all disagree. And I love having a conversation with you. I'm just warning everybody because some people are still with FOMO and they read your comments and they think, oh, I don't want to miss out. I don't want to miss out. And remember, FOMO is the worst thing you can have in the stock market, the very worst thing. So I'm here to protect my members. That's my focus, all right? My focus isn't about me. It's about my members. It's why I pay nearly $80 a month now for verifications on everything. I'm trying my best to protect people. And unfortunately, some of you are still, as I showed you this morning, are still following people on TikTok. I cannot believe it. That aren't me. I'm being scammed. Don't be surprised if you get emails and viruses and stuff like that because they're doing it. All right. I'm trying my best to help people, but look, I put this out over the weekend. Over 100 now on TikTok pretending to be me. Some of them with more followers than me, which is incredible because I'm live every day. I don't understand it. But yeah, so my aim, and I put my money where my mouth is. I go live up to 10 hours a day. I pay $80 a month from money I earn on YouTube to protect my members. And this is still going on. Bill was in conversation to a scammer over the weekend. He recorded it. He sent me the video. It was incredible to watch. On Friday, everything dumped. Most stocks like Space did. No, they didn't. Matt, I don't know what you were watching. They didn't, Maximilian. You say all the stocks on Friday dumped. What are you on about? My Amazon is all-time high. My Apple is all-time high. What do you mean? My Coca-Cola For me, I'm an all-time high. I'm making money on it. What do you mean? Quality stocks are not dumping. They're not losing money. J&J is going up. I'm not sure I know what you mean when you say all stocks dumped. It's not the case. B, I know you want Virgin Galactic to go up. I'm doing my very best to give you the information, and you are just willing it. Well, look at it now, look. And I'm not shorting it. I never short stocks. Don't want to, don't care about it. But anyway, I don't know what to say to you, Max, really. Be careful. It doesn't make sense. The big money, the smartest people on the planet are not buying the stock. That doesn't mean you should buy it because, well, no one else is buying it. I can get it cheap. When the money buy, follow the money. It's the oldest principle in investing. Follow the money. If the big money, the smart money's buying, you should be buying, all right? I mean, not literally, but you know what I mean, right? Okay. We got 10 minutes to go, and I'm going to ask everyone a favor now. You know what I'm going to ask you? You ready? Okay, let's see if we can do this. Very, very important. 1 minute on the clock. YouTube now are moving away from subscribers and more for engagement. I'm trying to get the highest engagement rate on YouTube TV. 63 watching. If you like my videos and want to see more of it, tap the like button. That the algorithm will share with you my live breaking news so you won't miss it, and so on and so forth. Do that. And I encourage you, I invite you. I'm not a YouTuber, I'm an entertainer, all right? There's a difference, and I've explained why. I ask you, if you don't like my content, please downlike it. It helps you and it helps me. It helps you because you won't get to see me and I won't annoy you in the morning. And it helps me because I get a higher engagement rate. So please do something. Don't just sit there. Either like the video or downlike the video. Either you want to see it and share it or you don't. So please do something. It helps everybody to move forward. You will see what you want to see, not what you don't want to see, and I will get more subscribers and make more money from my members and everything else, and you will end up watching what you really want to watch. So there you go. Don't just sit there. There are 65 people watching. I've been live now for over an hour, just up to an hour. All I ask is you do something. Tap the like or tap the down like. I don't mind. Of course, I prefer the like because it means you like my content and you want to watch, but do something. Thank you guys for doing that. I really do appreciate it. All right, we've got 7 minutes to go. 31 now. Brilliant. Thanks ever so much for doing that. Okay. Right, Virgin Galactic. It's just nudging back up, but it's already weak now. They did, Martin. Most of the stocks, check it. Maximilian, I live on the stocks 24 hours a day. I study the charts for 2 years solidly every day, up to 10 hours a day. I've just shown you. I don't need to check any more, right? I mean, I don't, okay? If there was some dip, if I'm going to give you that, made no difference at all. The stocks were already massive up. We've had a rally now for weeks. So if we trimmed a bit off the top, who cares? They're already overbought. Everything's overbought. Don't tell me Virgin Galactic's overbought at 384. Otherwise, that makes no sense at all. You can't say that. I mean, it'd be a silly argument. All right. I want to support you, but I'm not going to will the stock up or tell everybody that I think Virgin Galactic's going to go up today, because I can't say that with a clean conscience. I'm sure fellow YouTubers would love me to say, we're all going to get rich today. No, I'm not going to do it. We got the flights. Join me live. Let's make loads of money. It's not the case. I'm not selling videos. I'm building a family, and then that's it. Right. There is no real opportunity today to buy. Everything is overbought. Everything is very frothy. We've got the FOMC a week and 2 days away. I want to be in. Plus, we've got earnings. Earnings, we're going to get surprises because I think the stocks are getting carried away. We all want stocks to go on forever, but it doesn't work that way. I'm not buying. I'm just enjoying being up. I'm not selling either. I've already trimmed off enough. I've got enough cash on hand to buy a dip. And I think the dip is coming. Of course, when it dips, the stocks that will, the volatile stocks that don't make any money will be amplified. So you'll get more of that. Anyway, Lucid, we got out of Lucid last week. I don't even know why I'm sharing that. In fact, I'm going to shut that down. Apple, my two biggest positions, other than VU, are going up. Very nice. Coca-Cola, I'm making money on it now. J&J is good. All of my stocks are doing well. Right, someone asked me, good afternoon, everyone. XRP overview and potential. Taylor Randall, become a member and I'll do a full review for you. I have to focus on the members. This channel aims to answer and speak to every single person. So because we're getting more and more people all the time, I focus on my members, okay? If I get time, I will, but I have to focus on members' questions. I think so far Virgin has been my worst stock. Yeah, the Virgin brand has been. I do too. I don't own Apple's. I don't own Apple and Microsoft. You always should own that. It's holds your portfolio up. Maximilian, God loves a trier. Hi all, Martin. Well, what's happening with IonQ? IonQ. Well, I've now got a position back in IonQ, and I'm down 1.43. What's happening? Well, it's overbought. AI is getting carried away, right? AI is the future, but everyone thinks if they keep buying it and buying it and buying it, it'll just keep on going and going and going. I signed up. What did you sign up for, Taylor Randall? You haven't signed up for anything. You are not a member. If you were a member, you would have a badge. Let me give you the membership link. You're not a member of this channel. I'd love you to be. We have members in 36 countries. And we have 95% of our live viewers are members. And we have members in Chile, USA, UK, Australia, Turkey, Italy, Ireland, Portugal, Uruguay, Canada, Uganda, Lebanon, Norway, South Africa, Argentina, Germany, Dominican Republic, Mexico, Denmark, Mauritius, Czech Republic, Lithuania, Romania, Morocco, Costa Rica, Bosnia-Herzegovina, Croatia, Israel, Netherlands, Rwanda, Palestine, Iran, Jamaica, Taiwan, South Korea, and Ecuador. We have members in all of those countries. If you're not represented, be part of the family. Microsoft went down on Friday. Right? Okay. Microsoft went... I can't keep doing this, Maximilian. I can't focus on one person. It's up 19% over the last 3 months. What? It's overbought. What do you mean? So what if it trimmed off on Friday? Virgin Galactic is not doing that. Okay, I have to move on, Maximilian. I've made my point. Look, I mean, it's the very opposite. So you're comparing apples to bleeding potatoes, all right? Okay, so I've got to leave that now because you know you're misleading the audience. So we can't have that. Guys, be patient. Space will rip. Look at the charts. Soon we'll be ripping. All right. Okay. But no Austria. No, David Roth, no Austria, indeed. Vienna is my favorite city in the world. You want to see me walking around Vienna? Just ask me and I'll show you a picture of me walking around Vienna live on the show. All right? Microsoft has a lot going for them. They are investing, of course, in AI. Right, we've got, coming up to 2 minutes ago, I'm not buying Virgin Galactic. I've sold it. Maximilian, if there was a reason to buy it, I would tell everybody. And if I bought it, quite a few people would buy it. No question about it. But I'm not saying that. And I'm not going to will it just for you because it makes no sense. Yeah, David Roth, are you from Austria? Are you from Austria? We've just about... I've just about got time. I've been to every country of the world. As the world piano man, I toured the whole world, and people go, "No, you didn't. You can't have done." Well, I have. It took me a long time, but I've been all around the world. And here's a picture of me. Oh, that's not really good. You can't see that one. Have I got time? 1 minute. I'm running out of time. I've got Salzburg as well. When I was in Salzburg. Yeah, here we go. This will show you. There's the streets of Vienna. There you go. There's the streets of Vienna. I toured 195 countries, which contested is every country of the world. I've been the world piano man for 37 years. There you go. I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you the truth. All right? You're telling me your opinion. And there's a very difference between telling me the truth and telling me your opinion. I'm here for the members. No disrespect, Maximilian. You're not a member. I don't know who you are. You could be a bot or a scammer or anything else. I'm here for the members. And that's it. I focus on the members making money. Not promoting videos. Not for an individual who's not a member. Here for the members. Will not be bought. Will not be swayed into any opinion if it's not the truth. Just to help somebody. So, anyway. Become a member. And see what happens. My local butcher is more of a celebrity than the people of the spaceflight mine. I know. It's a great shame. It's mismanagement again, I'm afraid. I don't think they've done a good thing. The bell, I'm a little bit behind. The bell is about to go. Today's bell is sponsored by Sensei Crypto in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Virgin Galactic goes down. There's Virgin Galactic, exactly what I said, Down she goes, Maximilian. I tried to warn you over and over and over again until I'm blue in the face. Now I'm buying Virgin Galactic. So I'll go back. My portfolio is beating, as you can see, my portfolio is beating very comfortably now. I'm green again. We've been green now for 7 months. Pretty much, not every day, but pretty much we've been beating the market consistently now for 6 months. 7 months, in fact. I'm just about 60 grand again. Let's buy some Virgin Galactic now as it goes back down. I don't know how low it's going to go, so I'm not in a rush because I want money for the FOMC report. Virgin Galactic today could go to 150 because if the marketing team have got any idea what they're doing, they will realize their ploy did not come off. The institutions saw it. I saw it. The gamblers like Maximilian didn't see it. So my opinion is this. There is money to be made with Virgin Galactic, but you've got to buy it on the way down now, not on the way up. The names were a disaster. There is no celebrity flying. They've mismanaged. They pumped it on Friday with the tweet, trying to tell everybody, oh, save the date. It's really exciting. So on and so forth. They used the emoji to get away with it. It's just an emoji. No, it's not. You meant July the 17th announcement. You made the announcement. You hoped people would buy the stock. They didn't buy the stock. I said they wouldn't buy the stock. And now they're dumping it. So be very, very careful, guys, because now it can go to 150. Because now what's going to happen is, if they've got any clue whatsoever, they know. And they probably don't know. To be fair, they've shown no evidence of understanding the stock market at all. Not one iota. The only people who understood the stock market was Chamath and Branson, and they're out. They got it. The people left at Virgin Galactic don't get it. The stock is going down. Now, if they realize it's going down, which I don't think they know it's going down, but if they realize how far it could go down, they will dilute now. Because right now they've got 377 a share. If it goes to 150 today, which it could, they can't dilute. They've run out of money. The business could go bankrupt because they're running out of cash. Just look at the balance sheet. So right now I'm watching it and thinking, okay, well, how are they going to react? Are they going to dilute? Are people now going to see it as an opportunity? I don't see it as an opportunity. I don't see 379 as an opportunity because the big money is left. There's some institutions still in, of course, but they've sold a massive part of their positions. And the shorters are having a field day. I'm not shorting it. The shorters are having a party right now. The names have killed it. It wasn't a name. There's no reason now for the stock to go up. The risk to reward ratio is 99% risk. There's no benefit now to owning it. So I'm holding out, and I think we need to focus on something else because I don't think there's any money here right now. Right, there's my portfolio. We're green again. The studio's green. The S&P is going up. Great. Virgin Galactic is going down. Mullen is going up. We want to get out of that if we can. We've got 80% to go. Gold is going down. I'll buy gold when it goes down below 180. Virgin Orbit, we just watch it for the sake of it. Rivian, too expensive. Tesla is soaring. We've got the earnings. It's going to go down on the earnings. Don't buy it. Enjoy it. I could take profits, but I'm not. Let me go to my main position. That's where I sit. Okay, as you can see, I'm up nearly $2,000 now, 67% on Tesla. I'm holding my position. I'm not going anywhere. That's great. Keep hold of that. My Apple is going up ridiculous now, massively overbought. So Maximilian, I'm not arguing with you. I'm telling you the truth. Well, what do you make of it now, Maximilian? Yes, Carinthia, wonderful. David Roth. I went skiing in Austria. Yes, I went to the Olympics in Austria when I was a kid. Best YouTube channel in the world. Martin, have you been to Turkmenistan? Turkmenistan? I don't even think that's a country. Hello, when I click on the link that you've posted in the chat, it just redirects to YouTube channel, main page. I can't see the link, how to join. Valentine, you need to go into a browser. Change your browser to Chrome because it'll be hidden. But it depends on your device where you see it. But it is there. Just change your device. Just change your device. Now, Virgin Galactic, where's it going now? It's got a small resistance. It tried to bounce back up. I'm not touching it. People will see that as an opportunity. I'm sorry, I just cannot see it here as an opportunity. I see it more around about the $2 now, if I'm perfectly honest, okay? Let me give you that link again. Just open another browser and you will see it, okay? Here we go. Be very careful if you're gambling today, as Maximilian is. Were you in Germany? Yes, I was in Bremen, Bonn. I've been to Berlin. Bremen is a very small town. Ich kann nicht sprechen die Deutsch sehr gut. And yes, I've been all over Germany. I've been to the Black Forest, Waldstadt, which is on the border of Switzerland. Wonderful little place that was. Martin, would you ever start an investment fund? I think Meet Kevin started one. No. I am looking at becoming a financial coach, which means I am a financial advisor without handling your money. The difference between a financial coach and a financial advisor, one of the big reasons is they are licensed to handle your investments. I don't want to handle anyone's investments. However, I would like to have the knowledge of a financial advisor as a financial coach, but not handle your shares on your positions. But I am looking at doing the course. It will cost me $1,800 to do the course and 80 hours of studying. It's not as advanced as being a financial advisor because a financial advisor, of course, handles your money. I don't want to do that. The NASDAQ is up. I just sold all, took a loss. Crag, right thing to do. S&P too. They got $1.5 billion on hand. They won't dilute right now. Maximilian, they've got no choice. They need to raise funds. They're burning through cash. It's a buy. Buy right now. Maximilian, you're trying your best. I tell you what, I'll give him his due, but I have to call it out. I am invested too, down 38% this time, but not worry. Max, be careful not to buy into the hype too much. Maintain some skepticism, as it's absolutely in the realm of possibility that space could run out of money before they become profitable. Exactly. The chances of Virgin Galactic going bust is probably if the rates go up to 5.25, the chance of Virgin Galactic going bust within 2 years is probably 60%. 6 out of 10. So to say it can't go bankrupt, and it can't, it can. The last three Virgin businesses have all gone bust in better climates than this. Do not think because someone's flying on a rocket ship it makes money. It doesn't. All right? I'm all bullish for Virgin Galactic, but I'm also an investor, and I'm not a gambler. And I'm here to make money and support my members, not to give wild, crazy predictions and all the rest of it. But anyway, they should have held off the announcement for the after hours week before the flight. Never change a winning team. Was stupid announcing a flight a month in advance. I agree, Craig, 100%. And especially when it wasn't even a name to sell it. Okay, thanks, will do. Sensei Crypto said, I wouldn't touch it. Sensei, looking at the charts, do you want to add something to it today? Do you want to call in and give me an update on the chart? Let me open up the broadcast lounge for our members to call in. Maybe Sensei would like to do something there. We shall see. So with no big names, what will you be looking for the next trigger? A buy in on Virgin Galactic. The only way I would buy Virgin Galactic really now is see, there's investing on the stock and there's investing on people's emotion. And I've made probably more money making money on people's reactions and stocks themselves. People want this to go up. If it goes down to $2 today, it can't go any lower for dilution. It would have already been done, or the business is broken and it's all over. If it goes to $2, people will think it's an opportunity. So if it goes to $2, what I will do more than likely is buy 4,000 or 5,000 shares of Virgin Galactic. And then when it pops up 20%, which it would at $2, is sell half my position to get my money out. I've made a bit of profit and leave the rest as a complete and utter moonbag and leave it for 10 years. That's probably how I will play it. And if it survives, I make a fortune. If it goes bankrupt, I covered my money. That's probably how I will play it. Right now, I need to reassess because there's nothing on the filings yet. There's no more dilution yet. There's no more information that's going to tell me what to do. There's no more buying from institutions. There's nothing going on. Shorters are having a field day. There's nothing here to tell me I should buy this stock right now. Anyway, Mullen pops up and straight back down again. Sensei, get you some space, bro. Oh, we don't do bro either. We don't do any of that sort of stuff. Martin, what happened to AMD? I don't know. I'm not watching AMD, General God. I can only focus on the stocks my members are covering. Breakfast bar. We need Max getting a job on Virgin Galactic. They might go back to $4. Yeah. Max is hyping up the company better than the whole marketing department. Give him his due. He's trying. I mean, I've done it when it was the right thing to do. I will talk up Virgin Galactic when it's the right thing to do, not when it's the right thing for me because I just want to, promote my own stock. I ain't doing that. One, I haven't got the power anyway, and two, it's just dishonest. So I ain't doing it. All right, it's not who I am. It's not going to happen. Right. Okay. Let me have a quick look here a minute. Breakfast bar. What about the breakfast bar? Sensei Crypto. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, he's gone for the white stream deck. Oh, look at it. I recognize that. This is Sensei Crypto this morning. He's showing off. He's got his... hang on a minute. Whoops, hang on. I'm losing all my screens here. Sensei Crypto. He's got his Apple keyboard. Very good indeed. He's got his mug, which is really most important. He's gone for a stream deck, and very nice indeed. He's gone for the white look. He's gone for the whole Apple-esque. All right. I'm all in black because I'm a studio man. I'm a theatre man. But an Apple man, of course, is always in white. Very nice indeed, mate. I love it. Congratulations. I love it. I know what he's doing. I like how you turn the mug round to show the Sensei Crypto as well. Very, very good. Let me give a like to all that. That's a breakfast bar for all our members in the morning. All right, now then. We're getting a little bit of a bounce back with Virgin Galactic. And the moment it went up, it was dumped again. That tells you all you need to know. Anyway. What will you change for financial coaching, Martin? I'd be interested when I built up some money. Basically, my aim is to become the best, most live, most real, most informative YouTube TV show when it comes to financial, okay? You've got Bloomberg, you've got Yahoo. However, you can't call in, you can't answer any, they won't answer your questions, they don't speak to the members watching. No one gets their questions answered. It's not real. You don't know how much the presenters have in their shares. They're just sharing you the news, right? Well, I'm sharing you the news, but I'm also sharing you what I'm buying, what the members are doing. I answer everyone's questions. And the one thing I'm missing is a qualification. So I would like to become a financial coach, take the course, learn the thing, and then I've got even more credibility because, you know, add that to everything else that I've already got. You know, I am now a qualified financial coach. So I believe education, knowledge is power. The more you learn, the better it is. You can't learn enough. It's hard work, of course, takes discipline and patience and time. However, I think it's a good thing to do. So I am looking at doing that and ultimately, you know, making my show better. Will you do one-on-one coaching? Well, the purpose of the coaching, learning it, is for the benefit of the members. Again, I'm always finding ways to benefit my members. So there'll be, if I do the course, there'll be members only coaching. So what I learn, I will pass on to the members. I'm not going to give it away to everybody for free, people that just come in and randomly come through the show, because I've spent a lot of time, and as I've already done with this channel as it is, and invested my own hard-earned money. I want to return that to the people that helped me make it possible, the members. So there'll be members only videos, members only live streams, just for those that so I can again reward my members. So that's what I'm looking at doing. I haven't decided yet because I haven't got $1,800 and I haven't got 80 hours. However, I can see myself doing it in time, and I'm looking for a sponsor, because the whole course could be sponsored by one or two people or several people, and there could be commercials. Those videos I think will do very, very well because I'll be a fully licensed coach. So I think those videos will do well, and it will return an investment to the sponsors, and then I can use the sponsorship money to do the course. Anyway, I'll put the hours in, but I haven't got the $1,800 right now. Polygon, fantastic. XRP, come on, let's get it. Let's get it. I've gone in on XRP. I've gone all in on Polygon, and Bitcoin I'm holding. Tilray, going nowhere. Hood, my 6 to 10x. IonQ, very good. I buy it on the dips. I'm still down. I'm not buying it yet. I've got plenty of cash on hand. Ford, I'm not buying it. I don't know why I've got Ford open there. Rio Tinto, good if it goes cheaper. Amazon, McDonald's, Coca-Cola, J&J. So I don't think I want to buy anything right now. I want to look for either some gold, or I want to look for an opportunity in the earnings. We've got another week to go. The earnings start next week. We've got the FOMC report. I think everything's overbought. I'm not selling anything though. I'd rather hold it and remain in and add to it when it dips. That's why I've got some cash on hand from Virgin. Anyway. Mullen. Useless. Rubbish. Let me read some of these comments. Which stocks made you the most money over 2 years from 5,000 investment? Which stocks made me the most money? I'd need to go back I'd need to go back for all my entries and check, but Amazon's done very well. Apple's done well. Robinhood's done very well for me. Virgin Galactic's made me money the last few months. I've made a little bit there. The S&P has made me a good amount of money. Tesla's been great. I lost money at first, but I've now made money on it. Anyway, I would pay money for coaching once I am making decent money in like 1.5 years' time. Well, there we go. Well, you wouldn't, Rob, you wouldn't need to pay me a penny, I would give you free coaching, everything I'd learned, one-on-one, if you sponsored me. So you wouldn't need to pay for it. Sponsor me or part sponsor me, and I will do the course, and I will give you the information for free. Anyway, so it'd be cheaper than you paying me. Thoughts on Tesla at the moment? Are you looking for a buy at any particular price? No. I'm already in enough with Tesla. Tesla is now 28% of my portfolio. I don't need to own any more Tesla. Remember, I've got a very specific target. I want to reach 100 grand this year, 200 grand next year. That is it. That's all I ever wanted to do. Not trying to beat the market, time the market. I have an exact plan, so I don't need to buy millions of shares of anything. I could buy 60 grand today of anything. I've got 60 grand of margin available. I don't want it. Do you think they will cut rates this year? No. Absolutely not cut rates this year. 100% not cut rates this year. I don't think they're going to put rates up either. I think they're going to hold it where it is. Let's see if I'm right. We'll know next week. Wednesday next week. Virgin Galactic has tried to come back in. I don't think it's right. I think we're still trending down. See, I wouldn't have bought that. There's no point. Well, obviously I wouldn't have bought it. I didn't buy it. Otherwise, I would have bought it. That's kind of obvious, isn't it, really? Anyway. Gold. It's not cheap enough. There's nothing to buy. I'm earning more money just holding the cash. Rivian, Tesla, Apple. the earnings are just going to the earnings are going to flatten everything. Tesla has the truck going now. They just did an SUV to grab the auto market. Yes, you've got the Cybertruck. I posted it on Twitter over the weekend. Did you see that? The first Cybertruck's out. McDonald's. There's nothing to buy. Do you know? And I don't want to buy. I would actually like more cash. I've got 877, which is not nothing, but I would like more cash, to be honest. I want to be available when we get the dip on the FOMC. I want to be available for cash when we get the earnings. So the earnings. Talking of earnings, so the earnings is going to start with. Let's have a look. Upcoming earnings. Tesla. J&J, it's all coming up now. Here we go. The first earnings for us will be on July 19th. Bloody hell, we are 2 days away. Wow, I've got to get busy. July 19th, J&J as well. So we're pumping to the earnings. We want to be there after the earnings. And J&J is July 20th. Right, I've got to get busy. I've got to get really busy now then, because it's this week, just in time for FOMC. So what am I doing? I'm holding everything. Holding everything. They are Virgin Galactic's going back down again. We're not in it. We're not going to buy it now. Too close to earnings season. They tried to get it to go up over the weekend. It didn't work. On Friday rather. And now it's got nowhere to go but down. Rivian, Tesla, Apple, Amazon, McDonald's, Coca-Cola, J&J, Google. There's nothing to buy, and you shouldn't buy. You should absolutely be holding cash, because we're going to get some disappointments with some of these earnings. There's no way the earnings are going to be through the roof. No way. Not in comparing to where we've risen, how much we've risen. If we look at over the last 3 months, we're up 55% on Tesla. The earnings is not going to carry that. The earnings can't possibly carry that. Yes, it's great, but we'll get a dip. Now, does that mean I should sell now? No. Is it ultimately going higher? Yes. Is the war going to end this year? Yes. Should I buy more? No. There's the expectations. The expectations is down, a little bit flat. So are they likely to beat it? They beat just about every earnings, but it's priced in. I think people are now expecting it. I think we've already got it. I don't think you should buy it. I think you should own it, hold it. And that's why you can see my portfolio is beating the market. I'm happy with that. My Roth IRA is just on fire. Yeah, look at that. 57, add my $4,000 I took out. I'm at 61.41. I'm at an all-time high. And I would not be at an all-time high if I was stuck in bloody Virgin Galactic. TTD is going to 100. Zach's 8. War not ending anytime this year. I think it'll end this year. Just imagine what Virgin will do after the flight if it fails to rally now. Well, I mean, see, the thing is, right, you can judge me on everything I say because I put it in writing. There it is. I posted 6 days ago. It can go to $1. And I took flack for it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care because I care about my members and I care about being honest. And I'm not here to talk a load of rubbish to help anybody, Richard Branson, buy another island. Not that he could anyway. He's not in the stock, but you know what I mean. So I'd be very careful. 57,000 now. Oh, yes. Brilliant. Brilliant. Now, this is a very important thing, a tool. I'm using this tool. It's not just for visual looks. That little blue line there is the S&P 500. My green line is me. My aim is if I can beat the market, that's what fund managers try to do. Far smarter than me, far richer than me, far better technology than me. That's what I measure myself against. Measure yourself at the highest standard. Don't measure yourself at the stupid standard. Measure yourself at the hardest standard there is. No matter how high it is. Aim for the stars, you might hit the moon, right? Give yourself the, if you're gonna train or you're gonna exercise or you're gonna educate, who is the best in that field? And measure yourself against them. Of course, you're going to fail miserably. But you learn from failing, right? You learn nothing from success if you pitch yourself against someone who's an idiot. I mean, I used to do that when I was a kid. How many of you did this when you were a kid? How many of you, Zach's 8, give me 1 second, I'll do it for you. How many of you, and I did it, I don't do it anymore because now I'm way too old, but I used to do it until my mid-40s. How many of you, come on, tell the truth, how many of you played football with your great-grandchildren? Because it makes you look like Pele. I love it. I love it. I love playing football, and I'm on about soccer, right, Americans? I'm on about real football, all right? I'm on about football you play with your feet, okay? England style, all right? Who plays football with their great-grandchildren, five-year-old kids and down? And they go, wow, Granddad Martyn, Uncle Martyn, he's like Pele, he's the best footballer in the world, he's brilliant. And I go, yeah, look at me. And I always tackle them and I always go and score. I don't give them the ball. No, that's what I do. Now that's great because that's a bit of fun, right? But in life, in the real world, you don't compare yourself to your grandchildren, right? Your grandchild picks up an iPad and is able to open an app and you go, oh, isn't little Billy Bob amazing? No, you do that for fun when you're sat around the telly at Christmas and you're talking rubbish, okay? Wherever, when you're actually really comparing yourself, you compare yourself to the best people, right? That's what you do. Anyway, I bet you've all done that. I bet everyone's done that. You've played football with your kids, right? Good to always have a benchmark. Absolutely. Stock market plan to measure up against. Absolutely right. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah. Zach, there you go. I don't have any, says Bill. Can you look? Zach's 8, TTD. Yes, I can. Of course I can. Are you after a full back test? You are entitled to it as a member. as a member, TTD, Trade Desk. As a member of my channel, you can have a 10-minute back test. I can happily give that to you now. Zach Zay, you are a member of the family. If you'd like that, we could spend 10 minutes talking directly with you for your benefit if you want me to. It's free of charge. It's part of being a member. Just have to ask. Absolutely, you learn a lot from failing. Absolutely. Anyway. Whoa, dear, oh dear, oh dear. Where's Maximilian gone? Maximilian, what do you think now? What's your thoughts now, Max? Thank you. Yes, okay, here we go. Right, we're going to do a little, this for the next 10 minutes. This is not entertaining. It's not designed to be. It's for one of our members specifically. We're doing something for that person. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to run some software. We're going to do a back test on a stock. And that's exactly what we're going to do. So here we go. For the next 10 minutes, we're not focusing on anything else other than one of our members. Okay. Here we go. Okay. I've just done some figures. All right. Okay. All right. You know why I'm smiling, aren't you? Smarty pants. Right. Okay. Here we go. So let's do a back test for one of our members. So for the next 10 minutes, folks, we're focusing on one of our members. So the review today is TTD. So let's set a clock and make a video for our guest, for our member, 1 hour 31. 1:31 TTD. Okay. Right. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor. Not technically breaking news. Not breaking news at all. But for one of my members, we're about to do a full review on TTD. When I say full review, this is only a 10-minute video. We're not going into the deep filings and the balance sheet of this company. We're getting some basic stuff, but we are comparing it to the S&P. We're discussing whether we should invest in this stock, and it's a service I provide for my members if they ask me to do it on a live show. So here we go. So TTD, what is it? First of all, let's have a look at it over the 5 years. This is what it's done. It's done 837% over the last 5 years. Let's zoom in. That looks pretty good, right? Okay. Let's scroll down and take a look at it. It's been around, founded in 2009 from California, employs 2,770 employees. Jeffrey Terry Green is the CEO. It's a 43 billion market cap. High today 88, 52-week high 91. Price to earnings 573. So obviously this is extremely overbought. However, that's sometimes okay for an innovative stock. It can explode like this and the stock can grow into it. We've seen it happen with Enphase Energy, the best balance sheet on the stock market. So don't write it off just because it's expensive. Initially, you'd look at that and go, I'm not buying that. The price to the earnings is off the charts. However, we've seen that with Tesla. We've seen that with Amazon, with Apple. It can happen. However, let's just keep an open mind. The low today is 86. The 52-week low is 39. Okay. No dividend. This is all growth. No surprise there. You're not going to have growth on a stock like that. Now then, volume. Very low volume. The average volume is 6.81. Not very exciting volume. And today's volume is 1:15. We're only 9 a.m. Eastern time. Sorry, Central at the moment. Okay, let's scroll down a little bit. Now, the analysts from Morningstar, you can't really go very much on these ratings. It's a 70% buy, because these ratings can very often be out of date. These particular ones are July the 11th, so we're a few days out of date. But just be very careful. Sometimes analysts have their own interpretation and their own bias on a stock. So let's not get too excited by the analysts. What the bulls are saying, however, though, is as an early mover in connected TV, the trade desk will benefit the most from continuing transition of linear TV advertising to CTV. The bears, however, say pricing pressure on the trade desk's non-CTV business from its smaller competitors and Google will pressure growth and profitability. Okay, let's read a bit more about what the stock actually is. Let's understand a bit more about it. Let me zoom out for you just a second. All right. Trade Desk engages in the provision of a technology platform for advertising buyers. It operates through the United States and international geographical segments. A provision of technology platform for advertising buyers. Right, now then, this is my first time looking at it. I don't know a great deal about this stock. In fact, all I know is what I've just read so far, right? If I'm going to make a purchase on it, I'd need to look at the balance sheet. We'll not be doing that today. And I would like to know more about the history, the CEO, and so on. But right off the bat, we heard mention already Google. I typically only buy stocks that are proprietary, unique, do something that nobody else does. Because that's, to me, is a good idea because they stand out. Virgin Galactic was something in that bag, even though now it's gone down the toilet. We've got Apple does that. We've got Google that does that. That worries me with this. We've got things like Tesla, McDonald's, J&J, Coca-Cola. They are all leaders in their field and good to invest in those. Trade Desk does have competition from Google, of course. Let's scroll down now. We've got a back test to do in a few moments. Let's look at this. Are they profitable? Yes, they are profitable. We used to be able to get away with stocks that weren't profitable 2 years ago. Now that's unacceptable. Volatile stocks that aren't making any money are being wiped out. 85% statistically of stocks that are in the market today won't be around in 5 years, and that's the non-profitable ones, okay? They won't be around. So the chance of you picking the right one is slim at best. However, this company is making money. However, it is going kind of sideways. We're not seeing any real explosive growth. Now, if I was buying it, I'd want to know what happened here. This looked good, and then suddenly we dropped off. Now, the expectations is up, which worries me, because if the expectations is up in an advertising market, when we are losing money right now, Google aren't doing that great on advertising, that would suggest to me that they're more likely, statistically, I like statistics, more likely to miss on earnings. So maybe it's a pop on the way up, buy the news, buy the rumors, sell the news. Maybe we've had a bit of a rally. I'd be out right now. Now then, this is interesting. Let's compare it, and we can only compare since 2000, and I'm going to go 2010, even though it was around in 2009, because I don't like looking at a stock when it's in the first year when it does the IPO, because it's all over the place, right? Let's go from 2010. So if we do a quick back test, running it through my software this morning that I've done, this is the result. This is why Zach Zate said, can you compare it? He knew I'd find this out. If you put $10,000 in the S&P and $10,000 in Trade Desk in 2010, 13 years of growth, you would now be at $279,000. Pretty good, right? I mean, pretty good compared to you'd have doubled your money in the S&P. Okay, great. Does that mean, however, you should buy the stock today? Well, my opinion, without looking at, and you can see the graph. The S&P is the red, Trade Desk is the blue. I think we can clearly see how it's moved. Now, I'd want to be looking at January. I'd be wanting to look at March 2020, which is around about here. Here's COVID. Now, if we look at COVID, this is important, right? You can see that trade desk was affected a lot more by macro conditions than the S&P. The S&P has much more resilience and a much steady growth, much more secure if there's anything that happens. Now, if Google suddenly advance, and we've had a downplay with Google for the last couple of years, right, it's starting to rise now. If Google suddenly come out on top with AI and their advertising explodes and so on and so forth, then they could easily start to compete again or take over from Trade Desk. So we know that Trade Desk reacted worse and did all the way through. It reacts a lot more to macro conditions when the war breaks out and so on and so forth and all this kind of stuff. You can see it all here. So I would be cautious of buying it now. Of course, if you bought it, you think, well, it was the best investment I ever made, and congratulations to you if you bought it back in 2010, which is when we did the measurement from. But I don't think I'd buy it now. I don't think it's the best use of my money, knowing that it is a competitor to Google. However, I've not looked at the financials. The last thing I'd need to do was, how much money do they hold? What's their debt? Is it a value stock? Just because its price earnings ratio is ridiculous, 573, yes, it's massively overbought. That happened for Tesla, that happened for Enphase, that happened for Apple, that happened for Coca-Cola. So great companies have had that problem. Not necessarily a bad thing. However, this is not the video when we're going to go deep dive in all the financials, because we have to move on back with the regular viewers. But in my opinion, I wouldn't buy it right now. It's at a near all-time high, not completely. It did get to 103, 107. So, but we're heading up there again. We've got a couple of comments here I want to share. TTD, very common to see stocks like this that have consistent sales growth. You are the year. Be described as overbought. Sales growth. You are the year. Be described as overbought. I'm not quite sure of your phrasing. Could you repeat that? That was supposed to say, oh, okay, that was supposed to say year-over-year sales growth. Sorry, I'm confused what you mean there, stock market plan. If you could rephrase that. Anyway, that's my thoughts on Trade Desk. I wouldn't buy it right now. I would rather buy Google. I think Google is better value. I do own Google, obviously, but I feel Google is a better buy. Price to earnings is 27.95. If we just pan out, we had a massive drop. And if we compare Google, by the way, to Trade Desk over 5 years, we can see a similar pattern. As you can see there. If I go back to Google, you can see this dip. I think Google have it to come back. I would rather buy Google. I think Google is better value. So that's what I would do. That would be what I would do. Anyway, I hope that helped. That was a review there for one of our members, TTD. My overall impression of the stock right now, without going into the financial balance sheet, which is crucial before I buy it, is it's not a buy for me. I'd rather own Google. I think it was a buy in 2010. And there you go. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right. Churchy's back. The bull market back. You're 7 months late, Churchy. The bull market started in December. I declared it in December. I've been consistently up since December. Not every single day, but pretty much most days. So yes, the bull market is definitely here. Has been for 7 months. No question about it. 100%. 2 consecutive quarters up, and if we show you, this is my portfolio. I'm in the green and the S&P is in blue. I'm beating the market pretty much every day for 7 months. There's my day. There's my week. I'm beating the S&P. There's my month. I'm beating the S&P. The 3 months, my position is beating the S&P. And year to date, 7 months, I am beating the S&P, 25 plays 18, so considerably beating the S&P, and we are consistently up. If we look at the Roth IRA, we're up on the day, we're up on the week. Let's put in the S&P here as well, so we can compare my performance. So I'm beating it on the week, the day, the month, every single, every single metric. I am beating for 7 months. Now, in fact, this one is actually 8 months. This is going back now to November, when the bull market just started to begin, on December, in fact. There you go. I am up 14%, and the S&P is up 13%. So you can see that I've beaten consistently, and my overall portfolio is worth 57, and I've taken $4,000 out to pay for my new computer. So I would be at an all-time high of $61,000, and I only have been putting in all year $4 a week. $5,000 started, $4 a week. That's it all year, and you can see. So we are in a bull market. Bank of America declared it a month ago. And remember, I said they would declare it 6 months later because they don't guess. They just wait and to say when it started. I reckon, for me, it was the bull market in December. And clearly, I was right. Okay. Bull market back. Hi, Church. Great to have Churchy back. Shall we bring in some of our guests this morning? Some of our guests. Virgin Galactic has completely and utterly collapsed today, exactly as predicted. The video came out saying it's going to $1. I put the post out over the weekend and said, Virgin Galactic's going down on the news. People said to me, it's not. People said it was just an emoji. I said no, they were trying to be subtle with their marketing to suggest July the 17th was a big day. So this morning, they announced the astronauts, were technically not astronauts, of course. They're actually just flight passengers because it's not backed, supported by NASA. NASA won't rescue you, so you're not an astronaut. I said the stock will go down within 7 seconds of the post coming out. I posted on Twitter. I said I'm selling my position. I'm out of Virgin Galactic, and I said it's going down to $1. And I took for a wash. So since this year, I've been making money consistently with Virgin Galactic. Made 17% on the flights. Took 1, 2, 5, and 5, and a couple of ones scalp trades, and now I'm out. And if I wasn't out now, and I was still in, my portfolio would be on the floor. So please be careful. I'll repeat again. Someone said to me earlier, "Should I sell?" I bought it at 18, and I said, "Would you buy it at 18?" If the answer is no, why are you in? Would you buy it at 374? If the answer is no, why are you in at 18 then? You can't change what happened in the past, but you can control the future. If you are in at 18 and I was in at 35, I've lost 30 grand on Virgin Galactic, and you believe and the numbers tell you that it's going to $1, then why are you in at 18? I have sold for losses many, many times, and I'm still up, and I'm still beating the market. Don't be afraid to sell for a loss, because if you wouldn't be in at this price, why are you holding above? The stock doesn't care you own it. The stock doesn't feel sympathy towards you. Oh, this person bought it at 18. I can't go any lower. Of course it can. It can go down 50% every single day for the next 6 months. Someone messaged me saying, how could it go down 50% every day? Because after 2 days, it'd be 0. It can go down 50% every single day for the next million years, until it got delisted, of course. But yes, it can. Every single day, it can go down 50%. I'm not saying it's going to, of course, but a stock can. So if the numbers tell you, and all you got to do is look at the institutions that moved out when the flight happened. I moved out at the same time. I took 17% profit. They're still in, but they're not buying back. They're not buying any more. They know dilution's coming. They know the price is going down. And Virgin Galactic, we know what they did. They put out that emoji. Some of you fell for it and said it's just an emoji. When they put that calendar entry, it's just the standard date. And I said, no, it's not. There's no way they would pick an emoji, unless they were being completely stupid, that happened to be July 17th, the day they would announce the first regular customers. Well, it did happen. They were the regular customers. What they were doing, they were trying to do a marketing ploy that they could just say it was just an emoji. No, it was a very subtle way to promote the stock. However, it backfired. And the reason they did it was they wanted the stock to go up at Friday because they wanted everyone to buy it. They didn't. They wanted to dilute at $5. They can't now. They might have to do what Tilray did and dilute when they were down, which will literally put a nail in the coffin for Virgin Galactic if they do that. They did announce it as predicted. The stock went down as predicted. And then as predicted, you got people like Maximilian coming on going, buy, it's going up. And I'm saying, no. And here we are. Anyway, I'm out. I've got my money out. I'm not saying I'm not going to re-enter, but right now I want to keep a good amount of money ready for the frothy portfolio we have now. We've got a great portfolio. Everything is massively up, but everything is overbought. It can only go down from here. We have to trim off. Well, I'm not trimming off because I've got cash to buy the dips. I don't need to sell. I want to remain in because I don't think we're going to get a rate hike. The market is pricing in a 5.25. I don't think it's going to happen. I actually think it's going to stay where it is. But I do think we're going to get some selling pressure. And I think that the stocks that don't make any money are in real trouble. So hence Virgin Galactic, for example. Anyway, looks like Microsoft is close to getting approved for Activision Blizzard sale. Church of Logic, tell me more about it. I know nothing about that at all. It's very common to see stocks being described as overbought, and when they pack explosive price moves. Yes, it is common, but in this case, again, I can't be certain of that. Can I? Stock market plan until I look at the balance sheet. I would have to do the numbers, see how much money they've got, see what their margins are, see what their profits are, of course. Then I could make an informed decision. I said all the way through that review, I would need to see the balance sheet. But I wouldn't buy it right now because I think all stock is overpumped right now. There was no bull market beginning of the year. Of course there was, Church of Logic. Absolutely 100%. There was a bull market. There is a bull market. 100%. My portfolio has been up consistently from the end of November. Absolutely 100%. And to back up what I'm saying to you, I am now looking at taking a full accredited license qualification to becoming a certified accredited financial coach. It's $1,800 and 80 hours of work. And the only difference between that and a financial advisor is a bigger course, but the main difference between the two is not the knowledge, is the financial advisor can handle your investments. I don't want to handle people's investments, but I do want to know everything else I can about investing. So I'm looking at doing a financial course. I'm already studying the literature, already learning things on the course without actually doing the course. And I am telling you 100% that we are and have been in a bull market since November. Bank of America called it a month ago that we're in a bull market. I said it in November, and I've said it consistently for 7 months. And the fundamental support for that is we're up 2 consecutive quarters. Just that alone tells you we're in a bull market. Bring back the bear market, then at least we had a high-risk rallies. Hi, Church. We have to pay attention to the reasons behind the move. TTD has had consistent sales growth here year over year in recent quarters reported. Yes. How do you remove the heart on the bottom of the phone on YouTube? How do you remove the heart on the bottom of the phone on YouTube? It's annoying. You can't, is the answer to that question. You can't. How do you put money in a Roth IRA? How do you put money in a Roth IRA? Well, this is my Roth IRA here. This is my Roth IRA. If you, hang on a minute, if you open If you open an account with Robinhood and go into your settings, you open the Roth IRA, depending on your age and country. Well, obviously you're American because it's only in America right now. But you can open your Roth IRA and you could get a 1% match. Even if you've already got a Roth IRA, you can transfer from your Roth IRA that you've already got from your employer into Robinhood and get an extra 1% match. Phenomenal. That's what I do, and I cannot wait. I've fully maxed out both of my years already. Here's my look. There's 22. It came out in November. I maxed it out by December. 23 started in January. I maxed it out by March. I cannot wait for January the 1st, 2024, because what I intend to do is take out $7,500. It may even be 8 by that point, out of my brokerage, send it back to my bank, bring it into my Roth, get an immediate 1%, and hold it there. Never take it out, because then I can trade for free. No tax implications. I can trade for free. So my main brokerage will go down, but my Roth will go up, and I can trade for free. So that's how you do it. Always good to remember that sales are very important, as that is a new money coming in. I agree, market plan, and that's why we need to look at the financials, which we didn't do in that review. Down, 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 down she goes, and where nobody knows. I'm out. Maria Chin, you're out. Yeah, I mean, you should even be taking losses, in my opinion, because it can go down to 150 now. I'll buy Virgin again when it's $2. See, I'm not necessarily going to buy it at $2 just because it's $2. I would rather buy it at $10 because it's going to 100, right? If it gets to $2 and it hasn't diluted, it's going bankrupt, and it'll do what Virgin Orbit did. So I ain't buying it at $2 because it's $2. I want to buy it at $2 because it's diluted, it's got cash for the next 3 or 4 years, it's sold all its tickets, it knows how to reduce costs. Then I buy it at $2. I don't buy it at $2 because it's $2. It might only be worth $2. I want to buy a $2 stock that's worth $10. That is buying value. That's what Warren Buffett does. Guys, listen to Martyn Lucas. He used to hold on and hold back then with an unstable stock like Vorb and Space. I was around for the highs and the lows. Exactly. Church, you were here every single day when I had FOMO, when I bought everything, and I said I'm learning from my mistakes, and I kept learning, kept writing it down, kept reassessing, and here we are today, consistently making profits for 7 months in a row. Absolutely. You learn nothing from success, everything from failure. Overall market is ripping. Wow, because we're about to come up to earnings season. In 2 days' time, we start with Tesla. I will be there live. I will cover it live. You want to be fully aware that things are going to dump because we're getting massive rallies. We're in a huge rally now, and just be careful and only own stocks now with value. And depending on your thoughts, whether you think we're going to get a rate hike or not, you need to bear that in mind as well. I don't think we will. I think it will be the same as before. Right, I've got money in Rocket Labs now. Let me open up Rocket Labs. I've also got money in what rallied this morning. What else have I recently bought, guys? Let me just have a look. RKLB. What have I recently bought? I can't remember. Yeah, I'm in this now. Rocket Labs. I've switched from Virgin Galactic to Rocket Labs. I think Rocket Labs will buy a broken Virgin Galactic. That's what I think. They did that for Virgin Orbit. I think they're going to do that for Virgin Galactic. Rocket Labs, I bought that. I bought a small position. I'm just about to make money on it. There was something that went up this morning. What was it? Let me see what it was. Can't think what it was. I need to look down my portfolio. Where is it? Something I bought recently. Not Rumble, not Procter & Gamble. Plug's doing all right. I'm holding my position. That's still out the money. Rocket Labs, yeah, IonQ, Walmart, Fund, Tesco, Hood, McDonald's, Google. No, none of that. None of that. Let me go to my Roth IRA. Just checking over here. Let me have a quick look. Next, Mullen, no, rubbish. IonQ, Tilt, Rivian, Walmart, NEE. My gold, no, it's not gone nothing up yet. Enphase, yeah, Enphase, good. Hood. Okay. No, I can't see. Can't see what it was. Something this morning went up. Anyway, doesn't matter. Meta, too expensive. Rio, no. IonQ, I own it. I'm up now 0.93. Very nice indeed. Leaving it alone. Robinhood, I already made my money out of it several times. Robinhood now is my 6 to 10x. I'm up 45% on one position. And I'm up over $1,000 now. There we go. We broke the $1,000. 42% on Robinhood. Robinhood very soon is going to go into the UK. Lots of advantages there recently with the stock. The credit cards coming out. Lots of acquisitions. Buying up all kinds of things related to that. Very, very good indeed. Good. Tilray. It's not going to happen for another year, I don't think. I've now got 7% in crypto. I bought Ripple, XRP. It's the first regulated crypto in the world. I love it. I bought it. Polygon, I bought it. It doesn't show much here because it's in my wallet. But I bought it at 30 and I'm now up to 78. And Bitcoin I'm holding, still expecting it to go lower. Enphase, I told you that solar was going to explode, and it has. I was 25% down. I doubled my position. I'm now down just 7.86. Best balance sheet on the stock market. Next Era Energy, I've tripled my position. I was down on it, I think 6%. I'm now down 3. I went from 1,000 to 2 to 3,000. The dividends alone make it worthwhile. When Coca-Cola went down, I tripled my position there as well. We're coming on to it now. Here we go. Is our dividend king, Coca-Cola. I'm now for the first time making profit, 1.88% up. I had 1,000 of it. I now have over 3,300 of it. That's just on my main account. I also own 2,000 on my Roth, and that is good. That's where the safe money is going right now. Now, McDonald's, you all said to me I overbought it, and for a complete bit of fun, I said you cannot overbuy McDonald's because McDonald's is land, and land keeps going up. Look at London, look at New York. House prices just keep going up and up. And even if they dip 5 years from now, they're up higher again. You cannot overbuy McDonald's. So I bought McDonald's, and I'm up 7%, and I bought at an all-time high just to make the point. And I'm up 7% on it. Just to make the point that you cannot overpay for McDonald's. Okay, so let's go back to the questions. It's a very hard concept to learn for investors. Most investors hold on to their losses and sell their winners much quicker than they should. Do the opposite. That's one of the most valuable lessons. I agree. I've always said, I find it very, very, very easy to make money in life. Easy. The hard part is to keep it. We live in a world of opportunity. There's always a way to make money. If you're prepared to work hard, consistently, stick at it, it's easy. The opportunities to make money are ridiculous. You can sit at home and create a Shopify, an Amazon shop. Just work at it consistently. You can't help but make money. The hard part is to keep it. And we get attached to our stocks. We believe they are something real. The companies are real, but these stocks aren't anything. And people hold them on, and they don't want to accept losses. And I know, and just in case anyone is under any illusion, when I've been showing you all the ups and the ups and the ups, I want to just give the balance so that no one can say I don't give full transparency. Since I rebalanced my portfolio and got out of margin and protected from losses, I've been consistently up. Now, don't anyone tell me it's because the markets are up, so I'm up. Well, of course it helps. However, I've beaten the market. and I've been in very risky stocks because I've made the right decisions this year. Last year, however, this was the case. Last year, I was, nothing's going to lose money, everything's going to go on forever, Virgin Galactic's the greatest thing in the world. This is what I did. I am down $35,000. But I ain't down. Because here, I owned 10 shares at $10, say. Now I own 1 million shares at $1. So I own much better companies. I'm receiving over $100 now every quarter on dividends. Here I was receiving nothing. I'm earning money on stock lending, 1%. I'm earning 4.65 on uninvested cash. And I'm just holding. I have got no doubt whatsoever that I am going to get my 35 grand back. Now, before you say that you've lost 35 grand, remember, I only put 5 grand in. Why it shows a balance of 86 is because I've been making money. Even though I've been going down, I've been making money, and that's why the portfolio is coming up from here. If we go back to here, the all. So from around here, making money, earning money on YouTube, reinvesting it. So I've got a lot more shares, a lot better shares than I had up here. So here, where it says I had 86 grand, that's because that's what I have now if I was up at that position. It's not what I have. I didn't have 86 grand. I had $5,000, right, when I started. So the point is, even though I'm down, I'm going to get back to, this is why I see today, why I see this year I'll be at $100,000. But to do that and to beat the market and stay above the market and consistently beat the market, I have to protect from losing money. It's easy making money, but I mustn't lose money. And if I was, oh my gosh, is anyone paying any attention? Let me see if anyone has sold Virgin Galactic this morning. Let me see. I'm going to start a poll. Did you sell SPCE today? Even if you're down, did you sell SPCE today? Yes or no? I want to know if anybody sold today. Ideally, you sold when you were up this morning, 7 seconds after the announcement came out. I posted it on Twitter, Facebook, everywhere to tell everybody I'm out, this is what I'm doing. Let's have a look. Did you sell space today? Yes or no? And let's see what you say to that. Hey Martyn, who is providing this course? It's the government. It's a legal, qualified, certified, government-backed, government training program that I am looking to take. Just seen the big Virgin Galactic news about the upcoming flight. Where are the A-list celebrities? Always been bullish, but now I'm finding it hard to get excited for the flights. Yeah, exactly. When is Rumble earning, Martyn? When is Rumble? Rumble. Rumble. Don't know why I did that. The earnings is August 14th. The first one's Tesla. We'll cover it live. Martyn is a lucid hater. Shan LY. Shan LY is not one of my members. Shan LY is with a bunch of people that like to say a lot of silly things on my comments. I used to reply to every comment. Now when they swear and say wildly ridiculous things, I just delete them now. I've got tired of it. I've got too many people who want information rather than those that spread FUD, hate, lies, and all the rest of it. So, Martyn is a lucid hater. I'm not a hater of anything. I don't hate anyone or anything. If I did, I wouldn't be live every day talking to you, would I? I've just pointed out over and over again until I'm bloody red in the face, literally red in the face, that Lucid is going private. It's losing $500,000 on every car. Peter Rawlinson pays himself $500 million. They're driving it into the ground to go private on purpose. and I got out at a loss. I decided to sell when I was down $100, and someone went, so you only lost $100. You only had only had $100. No, I lost $100. I had several thousand dollars worth of shares at different points of time, and over the last year, and I'm out because I don't see any point owning the stock. So I'm not a Lucid hater. I'm an investor trying to make money, and Lucid makes no sense to own it whatsoever. Rumble will be $20 in a few years. No, Rumble, by the way, in case you are talking about
welcome.
Rumble. Yay. Hang on a minute. Years. No, let me mute that a minute. Oh, this is me on Rumble right now. This is me on Rumble right now. I've been quietly growing. I have 279 subscribers now to my Rumble account. And the other day, thanks to one of you for spotting this, I actually made #1 on Rumble in the. Thank you very much for that person that sent it in. I appeared #1 on Rumble in the finance section live, beating many big channels, and that was thanks to you guys. Here it is. Let me just scroll down. I want to share with you because thank you ever so much for sending that in to me. Where was it? That's what where I announced that it would go down when we didn't get the superstar pilots, and we didn't. Oh, there it is. So thank you to whoever sent that in. You can see on Rumble, I ranked #1 on the finance page, on the homepage of Rumble, beating some very big Matt Coles, the Market Spy with 28,000 followers, 28,000 views. We went to #1. So, yeah, thanks for the person that sent that in. Anyway, let's have a little look. No, Martin is a realist. Yeah, exactly. Just, it is what it is. You know, I'm not, you know. Aminu, Joseph. Hiya, Joseph. How you doing? Wow, AT&T is in major trouble. Yeah, I said AT&T, I wouldn't touch it with a barge pole. I don't think you should own the stock at all. Some of you bought it because it was cheap. If you remember Maximo came, joined the channel. He then left because he said, this isn't pumping enough. He's gone, I'm going to go to a Reddit channel. He's all over Virgin Galactic. They've tried to pump it on a Reddit channel. And he said, I'm doing it because my dad made money on GameStop. So now I'm learning. So he's learning to gamble. I hope he's all right. But I tried to say, don't go there. Don't go to Reddit channel. It's a room full of scammers who will tell you to buy stuff. You'll all buy it together. It might go up, and then the leaders of the channel will start dumping it, and you'll all end up holding the bag. Their purpose is simply to make money for themselves. Please do not do that. This channel does the opposite. Anyway, 100%. I was over $2.5 grand on space last month, and I held like an idiot, an idiot. To the flight, only ended up with 500. Yeah, but listen, Crag, you only ended up making $500, but you made $500 without losing bloody 3. Do you know what I'm saying? 3,000. Do you know what I'm saying? Just because you only made $500, you didn't lose any money. That's the thing. That's why people go, why do you sell when you only make $1? Who cares if I make $1? I actually made $1 and prevented losing 1,000. So people just focus on the profits. They never, ever consider the losses. Anyway, Russia ends grain deal. Look for the price increase on wheat now, says Churchy. Good morning, all. Sold my space today without a loss. Congratulations. Well done. Well done. I did that 7 seconds after it came out. I'll buy more at 350. Zach say, don't assume it's worth it. Do you reevaluate? I made a profit of $1. I'm in, out, shake it all about. POT is up 6.3 this morning. I remember when Martyn was gun hold on not buying Rumble. Like I said, I am OG. I'm an OG. I'm an OG. I don't know what that means. I remember when Martyn was gun ho. I think that's gun ho on not buying Rumble. I own Rumble. I'm down on it. Not very impressed by the company. I stream on it. I make money on it. Not very much. I've only made about $27 since I started on Rumble, and I've not been paid yet because I've not hit the $50 threshold. But just full disclosure, I've earned about $20, and one day I might get paid. But anyway, that's I'm on Rumble right now. How many are watching me on Rumble now? Let me give Rumble a shout out. Yeah, there's 9 people watching. Let me just drop a little hello into the chat. Hi all. There you go. Now then. Okay equals being around a long time or from the beginning. Yeah, Churchy is one of our long-term members. He hasn't quite gone gold yet. He's a yellow badge holder still. But anyway, let's go for our positions. We've got to wrap up the show. I've got some important videos to get out, some important research to do. Anyway, there we go. I've got to run. Got to get on my elliptical machine, do some exercise. Get out of my suit and get on the elliptical machine. So, where are we? The overall portfolio is up. The S&P is up. Virgin Galactic is going down to $1. Mullen, I am waiting to get my money back out. Gold is too expensive. Virgin Orbit, we just watch it. Rivian, Tesla. Get ready for the earnings. Rocket Labs. I'm holding my position. Amazon. McDonald's. Coca-Cola, J&J, Google. There's nothing to buy. I'm holding my cash on hand. I've got 808, nearly $1,000 in total. If I look at my Roth IRA, I've got some money there. Yeah, 877 plus 30. I've got $900 to spend, and I'm not going to spend any of it because I can earn more money on cash right now. Everything's frothy. Enphase. We are soon to make money again on this one. The only concern I've got with Enphase, of course, is the situation with it's vulnerable because the suppliers could go elsewhere. Remember, it's an end product. In other words, the installers have to do a deal with Enphase because it's the end, and I know because I have the inverters on my solar panels in England. They're individual for every panel, so it's optimum performance with Solar Edge. And you have to be careful because if the installer decides they're not making enough money putting the inverters on, Enphase don't sell nothing. It's not, they don't have control over that. So there is vulnerability to Enphase, but their balance sheet is so good. When it went down, when I was down 25%, I had to double up, and I did, and now I'm down just 7%, 7.7. So it was the right thing to do. Bitcoin, still see it going down. I went all in on Polygon. It doesn't show on here because it's on my wallet. I use it to move it around, move my crypto around. I have gone all in for me on XRP, the first regulated crypto coin in the world. I bought $1,000 of it, and I am up. Again, it sits on my Coinbase account. If I go over to Coinbase, you can see our crypto challenge. I was at $1,000. All I put in was $1,000, and you can see yeah, let me share with you. There you go. There is my balance, 1,600. I've made $600 out of 1,000, so you can see I'm up 62.8% on my crypto, just on the $1,000. All right, there you go. And predominantly that is XRP. There you can see I've got $1,000 in XRP. There it is, as I said to you. All right, and I think we could see a $5 XRP this year, next year. I don't really care. Now it's won the court case with the SEC. Now it's no longer got that fear. Now it's a regulated. It's not a security, and Bank of America and JP Morgan are in talks with them for their services. I think it's now going to explode. Some people are making silly numbers like $100. I mean, you can't get $100. It would be a bigger market cap than Apple. However, currency is bigger than any company in the world. Technically, you could have a currency bigger than Apple, because at the end of the day, if it does become mainstream and everyone adopts it and everyone uses it and all the banks are using it, no reason why it can't be bigger than Apple. But that's a world away. That could happen, of course. So for me, at 74 cents, when I think it can go to 5 easily, well, I can turn, turn my $1,000 into 20 grand quite easily without really any stress at all. And it's still only 7% of my portfolio, so it's not going to kill me anyway. Anyway, Virgin Galactic is still going down. Plug is on the way back. Let me bring Plug up as well. That was the one I was thinking of. I'm glad Delph has reminded me. We now have members in 36 countries of the world. Delph, no, why did I just put Delph in? I wrote Delph in. That's funny, isn't it? Plug. I own Plug. I said to you I would remain in. I'm 2% down. I'm holding it. I don't believe that the way forward is hydrogen. I do think it's got some benefits with trains and possibly like ships, something large, but I don't see it as a way forward for cars. But I would like to be exposed to it. So I have a small position, but it's one of those things you only need a small position, because if you hold it for 10 years, who knows where it's going. I don't think it's the future. It won't affect my portfolio if it goes to zero. I'm down 2% on it. But it's gone back up again today, and I'm holding it, and we'll see what happens. So Plug, Delph, thank you for that mention. Dr. Kadite, how much use you gained since the launch? Dr. Kadite, I have no idea what you're saying. How much have I made since the launch? The launch of what? Yep, I'm going to wrap up my show now. I've got to go and do some exercise. So I'm not sure I know what you mean when you say since the launch. Anyway, we've got to go. Let's wrap up and do day trader of the day. Portfolio's looking strong. Let's go over to our main position and check where we are. We're up again today. We're up on the Roth IRA comfortably, and we're at all-time highs. Remember, there's 4 grand out. I'm not going to mention it much longer because people will forget and move on, but I just want it, when I say all-time high, I want people to understand. Now then, before I go, how many have we got watching? 61, okay. I want to be very, 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 very important. If you care about your security, I've done everything I can to help. Unfortunately, there are still many of you following many scammers. I've got copycats over 100 on TikTok. Look at this. These are all the scammers on TikTok. Look at this. I'm over 100. I've taken screenshots. I have now got all verified accounts. I have paid for my verification ticks everywhere. I'm paying about $80 a month to have that tick to help you. I am Martyn Lucas, spelt correctly. I am Martyn Lucas Investor, spelt correctly. No dots, no underscores, no 3 L's, no Z's in the middle. All right, I am the real Martyn Lucas. Would I please stand up? There you go. So please be careful. Many of you are following the wrong people. So one TikToker's got more followers than I have. Can you believe it? I've got 35,000 followers. He's got 42 because people on TikTok are being scammed. Anyway, I'm trying to help people. So this is what you can do about it. I've now got a brand new service. No one has received the text or the email yet. I'm still building it, just putting it together. Here is the link. martynlucas.com, a secure server. Go there. If you've signed up before, update it. All we need is your email to be on our email list. And in my email, not only do you get all my trades before I make them and everything that's going on with the markets and competitions and cash giveaways and everything else, you also get all my links. All you need is an email. If you want to personalize it and put your name, that's nice because it's more personalized. If you want a birthday card and a Christmas card, put in your month and day of your birthday. You don't have to. If you then would also like more instant, very urgent breaking news, you can sign up for my Lucas Titbits tech service. Again, some of you have done it. None of you have received anything yet because I haven't sent anything out. So just know that. So there it is. If you want to make sure that you're getting the right information, following the right person, getting information as it breaks, getting cash giveaways, this is what you need to do. People on TikTok are constantly getting fleeced and conned, and it's awful, but I can't do no more. I got criticized for paying for all the ticks. Who do you think you are? I'm Martyn Lucas. Who are you? I'm paying for the subscriptions to benefit my members, and I'm paying $80 a month to protect you, so please take advantage of it. Otherwise, why do I bother? But I'm doing it because it's the right thing to do, because people follow me, okay? All right, there we go. I've done that. You've got all that information. We're now at 371. My God. Anyway, well, that's going down. My portfolio is just about to reach another all-time high. Let's do day trader of the day. Yeah, we're at 57.1. Brilliant. Okay, let's do day trader of the day. Speaking of membership perks, my birthday is tomorrow. Cannot wait. Craig, tomorrow we will celebrate your birthday. Do a birthday for you. You know how that works. Get all your family in. You get to keep the video and all the rest of it. So join us for that, and we'll have a bit of fun with your birthday tomorrow. Okay. No. I was just thinking, but I'm not going to do it. Right, let's bring everybody up to date. Now then, if you're entering the day trade of the day, what you got to do is this. Make sure that you click the like button. Turn it from grey to red. Then, one more thing. Go to the cogs. Go to 2-speed. Make sure that you're always up to date. We do it behind. That way we can have the closed captions. Churchy likes that. Right, let's bring everybody up to date. Now then, if you're entering the day trade of the day, what you got to do is this. Make sure that you click the like button.
Double
turn
speed.
it from grey to red. Then, one more brings you up to date. Okay? Now we can do day trade of the day. Now we're going to switch over to members only for this part of the show. Members only. Save. Okay, members only. Let's do day trader of the day. Okay, so where are you? Are you up? Are you down? And scammer on Discord claiming to be you. Yeah, there are many. Yeah, and for those of you that are on Discord, let me say for the 1000th time, let me say hello in the chat so you can see what I mean. If they are not gold, they're not me. If you right click and you go profile, I'm the only one, I'm the only one on the whole Discord network that has the name Martyn Lucas. They might have 2 S's, a dot, an underscore. I'm the only one. I'm the only one who does my logo correctly. They pinch my logo and they stick it off the side and it's half cropped and it's half cut off and God knows what else. Also, if that wasn't enough, if you're still not sure who the real Martyn Lucas is, there's another way. Look at the roles. I'm owner. They're not. But more importantly than any of that, if that is still not enough for you, remember, I never message you ever. Ever. So, if someone's messaging you, it ain't me. All right? I haven't got time to message someone and say, do you want to buy some dodgy Bitcoin? I would never do it. Never going to. I haven't got the time, I haven't got the interest, and that's not what we do. Right, day trader of the day, up 0.39. Only up a little bit. Better than being down, bleeding $2,000, isn't it? There we go. Stephen Lewandowski, down 0.04. Let's put a minute on the clock. Here we go. Up 0.6. Up 0.39. Up 2.2. And McDonald's. Ben, up 1.37. Very, very nice. Well done, guys. Great results from some of you here. Up 0.46. Earnings around the corner. Rocket Labs, Amazon, McDonald's, up 0.9. The winner today, the clock has run out, is M. McDonald. Thank you very much indeed for your honest trade. Give him a round of applause. M. McDonald has won again. Whoops. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. There we go. Thank you for your honest trade. Give him a thumbs up. There you go. All right, congratulations to everybody this morning. 1.9, 1.79 down, Zach's 8, up 0.91. But always make sure that you are up to date on the stream. I've told you how to do it, fast forward it, so on and so forth. You can do that on a mobile device or anywhere. Now then, just before we play the music, a few things to mention. I've had a friend request. I own a Kevin T. Brennan. It's Kevin T. Brennan in the house. As you know, I only accept friend requests on Discord who are members. Kevin T. Brennan, if you are here, let me know. If not, I will delete it by the end of the day. If you want to be a personal friend of mine on Facebook, this is my personal friendships. This is only members only. Here is my invitation. Here it is. Okay. So you can do that. And let me have a little look. Have I got any friend requests during the show? Friend requests. Let's have a look. Friend requests. No, I don't think so. Okay, we're all good. I just want to make sure, because I do that live in the show. Okay. Right. Congratulations, everybody. Well done. Portfolio is going up lovely. Virgin Galactic, a little fake out there for a moment, so be very, very careful now. It doesn't make much sense if you are doing it. If you're buying it now, ask yourself why you're buying it. Moose's tips. Looking at Moose's tips this morning. Thank you to you. Moose has got some good content on his YouTube channel. Let's close the in broadcast down. No one's calling in, so I can shut that down. YouTube Live, we clear all that out. No more questions. Everybody's good, right? And I think we are good to go. So that's it. Right, I think we're good. The portfolio is rising quickly now. We've got, of course, the big news of the FOMC in a couple of days. We've got Virgin Galactic. Sorry, we've got Tesla earnings in 2 days' time. We'll cover it all live. I'm going to set all that up for you right now. But there you go. Tesla's going down. What's going up so much? It must either be Apple, yeah, Amazon, coming back up again. What is making me so much money right now? The S&P, yeah, that's doing all right. Yeah, I'm up 0.42. Anyway, let's get out of here. Let's roll the credits. Thank you ever so much. I don't know if we've got any credits to do today, have we? Let me get me back to here a minute. Where's me credits gone? I might have to new tab to the right, okay, and then bring in credits. There you go. Roll the credits. Okay. I don't think we've got much to celebrate. Anything at all? Yay! Yeah, we got a new follower, Sheralk. That was over on Facebook, I think. And J. Joe James, new subscriber. All right, wonderful stuff. I'll see you all back in a bit. Be very, very careful today if you are buying Virgin Galactic, of course. It's very, very risky. I wish everybody the best. It's all about taking care of your money. It's easy to make it. The hard part is to keep it. If you want to sell for a loss, there's nothing wrong with doing that. Ask yourself, why do you own the stock at where you own it? If you can't give yourself an answer, then sell it. Nothing wrong with that. That's the game. You have to get used to that. All right. Stock market is very green today. We're up. We're making lots of money. We've got cash on hand now. Looking great. Okay. That's it from me. Did everyone smash the like button? Very low on likes today. I've noticed this for some reason, and I won't change my way on it. I get lots more likes and lots more viewers when I tell my Virgin Galactic shareholders that I'm buying, and it's great. They love it. However, I'm not doing it for likes. I'm not doing it for views. It simply isn't true. And if you want a channel that will tell you what you want to hear, there are plenty of other channels that will do that. You never know, the Wolf of Dubai might come back and start talking about it. BitBoy might tell you how you're going to get rich in 5 minutes. Cryptos are us, somebody. It's not me. We're going to tell you what it is, how it is. We're going to make money together, but we're not going to make up stories to get you to feel good just because no reason at all. I can't do it. It's not right. It's not honest. I'll see you back in a bit. Have a wonderful afternoon. Portfolio is looking really great now. And as we're looking at it, we're up 0.43 now. But SPCE is going down even further. Have a wonderful afternoon. Look out for some breaking videos. I've got to get in the gym. It's not really the gym. The bedroom. I've got an elliptical machine. Everybody on TikTok. I've tried to show you all the scammers today. There's over 100 of them on TikTok following me. Please go and report all the scammers. It's awful what's going on. I'm trying to get verification. I've got over 100 followers on TikTok with more followers than me. Well, one of them has more followers than me. They do it by following for following and then unfollowing. So if someone follows you, don't just follow them back. Real creators don't follow anyone. They just create. See you back in a bit, guys. As always, take care of yourselves, your money, each other, and each other. I got that wrong. I've got to get that right. Bye-bye for now.